Alright, we just finished our first 5 years last night, so tonight I'm going to go ahead and start the next 5 years. Just a quick recap on where we're at. We bumped into some neighbors. They're relatively friendly, but they have kind of hemmed us in a bit. The good news is I did go ahead and secure this station with a starbase. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that now. I can't quite upgrade it to a starport. Well, we'll see. I might actually hold off on that for now. My defensive build, yeah, I probably need to expand first. So I'm going to go ahead and let my clock start ticking here. Let's see where we are on the swamp. We've almost got our turtle there, so I'm going to go ahead and swap him out when he's finished. Our Utopia Starbase finished its construction, so it's got 111 is our fleet power, and our starbase is at 483. I'll probably put a trading hub there eventually, but we'll hold off on that. We do have, I think, one defense station right now, so I'll go ahead and add a, well, not quite yet. Let's not add a second.
Construction complete.
Alright. Go ahead and swap that out.
Construction complete.
Alright, so now we got our mining station on our planet going. Let's go ahead and lock down this artisan troop station for now. I'm gonna go ahead and speed us up a bit here. Let's check on where my science fleets are. I think they're both in the same station. Yeah, so we're gonna lock down this one, and then hopefully I'll lock down whichever one I can from there. The problem is it's gonna take me a little while to work my way up this arm, and there's really no benefit in skipping a station because it costs you 75 influence per station, but if you skip one it costs you 150, so basically it costs you the same total amount and you don't get the station in between. So the only reason to do it is if you're in a rush like I was to lock down this Volanus station. Locking down this one will give me room for expansion if I do see something cool that way. Obviously I don't really want to expand that direction, but let's say I find out that I have another empire down here or something that would allow me to expand in that direction.
System surveyed.
So since we do have a little bit of excess money now, don't have anything I'm going to do with it right away. What I'm going to go ahead and do is upgrade this to a starport.
Construction complete.
So I'm actually going to fly back down because I want to be kind of on this side of the galaxy. I'm going to go ahead and fly back down here, and I'm going to construct the last of these mineral stations down here. The reason I've got one unfinished one up here that I could do, but I want to take advantage of my time here and fly down and get towards this end because I'm going to be building a a new space station here as soon as I get 75 influence. So I don't see anything like super major that I need to, like this, it isn't worth going to fight for this station. This station would have been really nice to lock down because, you know, that's a lot of science, 5 total energy and minerals. That's a good station. See, like both of these were really nice stations. Volanus was good. It's got 7 total. Anytime you have over 5 energy and minerals in at a system, it's definitely worth colonizing. This one was great because we had 15. So that was a great system to nab, and it looks like this will be worth it as well.
Technology researched.
Alright, so let's go ahead and hit pause and take just a second to think about this. Again, none of these are really great. Not crazy about any of them. So we're already getting a 6% hit on our research, so it's going to take a while. Let's go ahead and do a coil gun. You know, it's probably worth upgrading our mass drivers. That was the only thing I saw that would be remotely helpful.
System surveyed.
So we're starting to run just a bit low on energy, so I'm going to go ahead and add a trading hub. Not real low, but I'm going to go ahead and pay for the trading hub now to add a little more energy. We're just going to try to keep a nice positive energy balance, but really still prioritizing minerals right now. And actually,
Technology researched.
alright, so that's good. So unlocking the capacity overload edict is pretty nice because that allows us to kind of cheat our energy, but we don't really need that right now. What I'll go ahead and do is unlock a fusion reactor. Again, assist research is also really good, but that's only going to be useful later once I'm not even going to worry about unlocking that until I have science ships to spare on research. For now, I need to be using all my science ships on surveying. So again, not a lot of great choices here actually. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our fusion reactor because that'll help our spaceships and such. I'm going to go ahead and just add a 1 Corvette here since I've got a little extra money. As I've got extra money, I'll go ahead and upgrade our defenses a little bit. Is our shipyard done there? Our shipyard's not done yet.
Construction complete.
There it is. Okay, just finished. So the first thing we need to do to our starbase
System
is we're
surveyed.
going to go ahead and add a shipyard module.
Construction complete.
This one I'm actually going to load up with
Construction complete.
alright, let's see what we got here. So we finished our trading hub, got us a little more energy going, which is good because we actually kind of needed that. So construction ship's finishing up that one, and when he's done, I'm actually going to have him build this mining station as well. And I might actually just skip this station for now. because frankly it's looking like I might want to lock down this and then that fairly quickly. We'll see what's in there. Usually if there's a planet in the system, it's pretty good, so I'm guessing this system's it's going to be worth nabbing. And my neighbors have already started working their way down towards me, so we might be in a bit of a race here to get to this corner. I don't really care about that station. That station would be okay, but you know, it doesn't have a lot of economics, and that's really what I'm looking for, is the economic aspect of this. So I definitely need to nab this station here. It's got at least 9 economic credits, and we haven't finished surveying it yet. Let's go ahead and look at the swamp here. Ooh. Gained a lot of unity from the comet sighted over the swamp. So we can upgrade both of our energy stations that we've already got. Our turtle is only halfway built, and we've still got an extra building, so not too worried.
Anomaly discovered. System surveyed.
Alright. Research alternatives increased by 1. I'm going to go ahead and unlock that. That's really my only obvious choice here anyway, but getting an extra research alternative would be really great at this point, because I keep hitting kind of unlucky dice rolls on those research alternatives anyway.
Construction complete.
Okay, our star base finished its construction. How strong is that star base, I wonder? What does it start at? 369? I think we need a little more power in this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and add a gun battery, because we're upgrading our mass drivers first. So I'm going to make this a pretty defensive station, because it's holding down a key location geographically here. Oh, cool. There's a Toad asteroid in there.
Technology researched.
So we finished our planetary unification, so we got more unity coming along. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and research the heritage site. That'll really help our unity drive here. The other kind of good one would be this off-world trading company. We're really not prioritizing science right now. I'm not really going to focus on expanding enough to cause a big science hit. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit the heritage site. Alright, one of our science ships is idle. So we're going to take this science ship and we're going to go research down this arm. And we're going to find out fully, and I'm guessing there's probably some sort of like enemy force out here, pirates or mining drones or something like that. So we'll see how far we get.
System surveyed.
Okay, our second science ship
Construction
just finished
complete.
as well. So, you know, I don't really need to nab any of these worlds. This Yilion world is the one I really need. So I'm not in a big rush, so I'll go ahead and fill in this and this one. With this science ship, I'm going to go ahead and survey this system. Survey this system. And again, I've just got it paused right now because I'm kind of deciding what to do. So since I'm not in a hurry to lock down Yilion, they're still 3 systems away. I don't really care about this system. It doesn't have enough to really tempt me into grabbing it. The only reason I'll grab this system is so that I don't have... A lot of times if you leave an isolated system outside your borders like that, it becomes a haven for pirates, and it just becomes a pain in the ass. So that's the only reason I'll end up taking that system and this system. So I'm going to go ahead and take my ship over here, and we're going to go ahead and build a... Oh, gotta wait another month here. There we go. I'm doing a pretty good job managing my minerals so far, I think. I'm going to keep my energy going up to 100 before I clear a tile on Utopia in the swamp. I do think eventually what I'll do is probably clear one of these 2 energy or 2 mineral tiles. Yeah, I suppose we've got enough. I'm just trying to stay above neutral on the energy without having anything pop up and surprise me. So I could upgrade my defenses. Oh, we got a substance abuser as our... I guess it's probably this guy. Yeah, he's probably a substance abuser now. Alright, so I think I really like the new outliner where it tells you where you got stuff you can upgrade. Let's see what we got for the starbase here. So I'll probably give them a targeting uplink computer, giving them the weapons range plus 50. Actually gonna hold off on that for just a minute. I think 525 is pretty solid on that. Crew quarters is always good. Let's go ahead and grab another one of these first at our home base. I want to have both of those over 500 fleet power, and then I've got at Utopia I've also got my fleet, so I guess I forgot about that. Getting your starports up to about 1,000 is actually fairly important, because a lot of the first pirate fleets are about 1,000 strength, and then eventually they get up to 2,000. But usually in early game they're about 1,000 strength. So I got pretty good income now. So I want to keep my ship upkeep fairly low. So I'm not actually going to expand my fleet too much.
Construction complete.
I might go to 5 ships or something like that, just so it's, I don't know. Might be nice to get it up to around 500 power here relatively shortly, so it can actually do something. But I'm just going to keep it docked at the shipyard so that it's, you know,
construction complete.
Fairly safe.
Anomaly discovered.
So we've actually probably got enough money to go ahead and build my next starbase. I'm going to research that anomaly. So I was hoping to be able to pick a spot where I've got only 3 starbase capacity right now, so I'll probably pick... Well, that's a really good modifier. Plus 6, awesome. This is a good system too, I'm glad I found that. Boy, I'll have to lock that down here shortly as well. We've still got a good amount of energy
System surveyed.
Space stations left as well. So they only really count for 1 because it takes upkeep of 1. So 1, 2, 3. That's probably 2 by 3. So say 7, 10, 11 energy sitting out there in potential space stations, plus those, depends on how this is divided. Yeah, so it's not great. So you're only really getting net 1 energy off of these 2 energy deals because it costs 1 to maintain. So you're really getting
Construction
2,
complete.
4 energy total out of that 7. And probably only 3 energy out of that 5. Alright, so that guy's done. So now the problem here is we have to wait a bit to get enough unity to build another station. But yeah, actually this station's super worth building. And that station's super worth building. And then eventually we're going to upgrade this station to a star base. I'm not super interested in expanding this way. I'll let my neighbors have this. It's just not worth it to take those small value systems. It'd be nice if I could hop over to that one. It's got enough technology that might be worth it,
System
but
survey.
just doesn't have enough economics, and that's really what I'm going to be hurting for is economics. Yeah, these two systems are both great. An 8 and a 13? Yeah, 8 and a 13 economic system, plus some nice research there. And look at my ship designers here. The Citadel. Let's go ahead and just just give them a little balance between missiles and whatever. Just make sure it's set on auto upgrade. Well, ooh, we've encountered a pre-sentient species civilization somewhere in there. Here. Nice. 3 planets on this one. And we can't really colonize any of them. But that's still a cool system. Got another tradition available.
Anomaly discovered. Construction complete.
Alright, so our construction ship is done. We don't quite have enough influence yet to conquer a system. So let's go ahead and just build another mining station. The good news is I've got a really nice economic base right now. Okay, so I've got a new turtle. So it's about time to start looking to build another building. I'm going to go ahead and clear one of these energy spots, or one of these spots using a little energy, and lock down another nice +2 tile. Just make sure everybody's doing work here. I'm going to go ahead and do the targeting uplink computer for this one, like I said. And I do think this is going to be a pretty important yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a
Situation log
worth
updated.
Investigating. Research the project in the system, then survey the system. I don't like that it won't let you You have to kind of re-queue everything after that. So we're another 5 years in, but I'll probably go for a little while longer here with this video. Maybe 10 years total.
Tile blocker removed. System surveyed.
I'm going to go ahead and queue up a Starbase outpost. So we have the tile blocker removed. So I'm going to go ahead and build a mining network there. So I would love to get my mining up to like 50 plus 50 minerals in the early game is pretty solid.
Technology researched.
Alright, so we got coil guns researched. Powered exoskeletons is something I was looking for. This is a great early game unlock. I think I'm going to need to unlock robots for my civilization to expand anyway, because I don't have a civilization that can go anywhere beyond my Gaia world. This will give me some good options anyway, and plus it gives you the minerals +5, which is awesome. This is a really important deal to unlock early. I wish I would have unlocked that straight away, but I didn't. Anyway, let's see here. So, let's go ahead and go to our ship designer. We got coil guns now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is auto-complete the ship. Auto-complete the ship. Let's go ahead and do a second coil gun. Thank you. You know, actually, I think what they had is fine. Let's go ahead and check our new auto best for the defense station. Let's go ahead and throw that away. I like that it auto-generates stuff for you, but what you can do is just do the same thing here and auto-complete the ship for the Citadel. So now we've got a nice mix of, I also want to just pick one heavy station here. Now let's go medium. I want a nice mix of guns here. We got this new yeah. Now we've got a full mix of missiles, lasers, and guns. And we'll go ahead and auto-select that to auto-upgrade whenever it improves. Our lions are what we started with. So we're going to go ahead and keep them. We're going to go ahead and change that to auto-upgrade as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade our defense platforms. It'll cost a little bit of money.
Ships upgraded.
Didn't change it too
Relay
much.
transmission.
Nice. Non-aggression pact. So, I have another Guinness here. I actually kind of like having a friendly neighbor here. Let's go ahead, and since we might have a little extra money here, let's go ahead and communicate and check where we're at with them. So we're actually growing our trust with them, which is good. I think we're headed the right way here. I don't want to do a defensive pact with them. I would love to get a migration treaty eventually with them. That might take a little bit of work though. So their fleet power is superior to ours, which is not surprising because I have not upgraded our fleet. Let's go ahead and upgrade it though. 53. Let's see what we get. So it started at 147. Let's see what our
Ships
quill gun went
upgraded.
to. Not much. Nothing at all. What might actually help now though is we've got enough energy where I can actually recruit an admiral.
Anomaly discovered.
So we got a faction, which is awesome now. We do not have them super happy yet. Peaceful Advancement Coalition. Let's go ahead and see which guy I want. Actually, I think this aggressive guy looks great. He doesn't have any downside. Looks good. Let's go ahead and recruit him. Or her, Rhonda Silverstone. Rhonda's a great name. We'll go ahead and move this Toidle over there. We're still doing good on food too. We do have a building that's not supplied, but that's fine. Alright, the addition of an admiral actually did really help the fleet strength there. I'm going to talk a little bit about the fleet manager
Construction
here.
complete.
What's kind of nice is you can just do this, and then whenever you have enough money, you can just hit reinforce and it'll fill out the rest of your fleet. Alien drag racing, that's pretty funny. So now we can go ahead and afford to reinforce. We'll get our fleet up to 200 power. And then I am going to go ahead once we get enough money. I need 300 coins to upgrade that to a starport. So my 3 starports will be Utopia, Yulion, and Valanis.
Construction complete.
Eventually, as I add more starports. So our first fleet's up over 200 power, so Utopia is getting up to about that 1,000 point mark where it can actually kind of defend itself now.
System surveyed.
Finding a lot of really good stuff. Arrakis. That's cool. Dune. Frozen World. So hopefully our neighbors will go ahead and fill in the gap here so we don't have pirate systems around, because we're going to go ahead and fill in this side. So actually having a friendly neighbor to serve as a buffer between us and the rest of the galaxy is great. Because anybody that wants to attack us will have to go through our friendly neighbor and or through our defensive stations.
Construction complete.
Hopefully they stay a friendly neighbor. They probably should. Yeah, see, they're expanding right up to us. I wonder what's to their north there. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Waiting on another turtle to develop. I would like to keep my energy up around 10. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that tile, and that'll be my next building, will be an energy station. I'm going to keep things relatively balanced now. Eventually, when I move toward the mid-game, I'll probably reconvert everything on Utopia over to a mineral base. Once I have habitats, because habitats are really good for kind of spamming energy. So I'm super pumped I didn't really encounter any other groups down this way other than this. When I say that. Oh, 2 primitive civilizations. So this is going to be a really cool opportunity. I really love primitive civilizations and kind of raising them up out of the Dark Ages.
Construction complete.
They're not really going to be a threat for us because they're already behind us, so we can only make that a positive thing. Alright, construction complete. Let's go ahead and finish out our 2 mineral stations here while we're waiting to build up a little more influence. There's 2 queued up. And then here we're going to go ahead and turn that into a starport. Utopia is getting nice
System
and stout.
surveyed.
Alright, one of our science ships went idle here. So we're going to take him up here. And we're going to go this route with him.
Special project complete.
Alright, after almost giving up hope studying the accursed ceramic object for so long, we have reached a breakthrough. The object isn't really there, but rather it is a projection from a higher dimension. At Yankee 151. Analyzing it as a shadow of a 4th dimensional object, we have accumulated enough data to decrypt its message. The object teaches us how to improve in all fields of research. The only question is, who sent this information? Eureka! So we get plus 15% research on everything for the next little bit here. Let's see what these peaceful coalition guys want. So, the only red area... Traditional prosperity. So let's go ahead and look at our policies and edicts real quick and see if we can. Defensive wars, food stockpiling is minimal. First contact is peaceful, open, all species, refugees welcome, prohibited. So, traditional prosperity. Any traditions emphasizing prosperity will make them happy. So, next time we unlock something here, we can go with the prosperity perk. Sure. That's actually probably worth adopting. I don't really have an ascension perk that I need right now, so I'll probably go ahead and hammer that next. I think we've got a pretty solid economic base built up for the empire that we have right now. The only thing will be to see if we can actually survive a pirate attack. The nice part right now is that Utopia, I think this is kind of the only vulnerable station, which, you know, I probably won't actually build anything in there, because if they want to take that, they can take it. Actually, I guess I am moving that way, aren't I? Let's go ahead and do this instead, friendo. Let's go ahead and build that mining station and that mining station. The reason I'm going to skip that is if the pirates come in and attack, I want to be able to just lose these stations and not worry about it.
System surveyed.
And then once you're finished with that construction ship, let's go ahead and go hit this research-rich starbase area. That's a nice system if you were a colonizing species. I'm not, so it doesn't really help me that much, but still, kind of fun. Oh, Birth of Space Piracy, the Doom Pact. Alright, I wonder where the Doom Pact is going to spawn. Alright. So we're going to try to use it for energy production here. Let's see if we got a stipulation log. Nice. Energy credits plus 5%. That's pretty sweet. That'll make a big difference later.
Technology researched.
Alright. Administrative AI is something that's great to do early here. This automatic exploration protocols is pretty nice too. Survey speed plus 25 is pretty sweet, and also being able to tell your spaceships to automatically explore is also sweet. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the research speed 5% because I think that'll help me more in the end.
Construction complete.
So Yilion Prime is now a starbase. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a
Hostile fleet sighted.
shipyard. Hit pause real quick. Alright, so the hostile fleet's coming to Utopia, which is about the best. Yeah, so we're actually fairly set here. Our space station's 705 military power. Need that star hold. So let's go ahead and watch this. But we've got a fleet that should be able to beat them one-on-one here.
Engaging hostile fleet.
Gonna be pretty close, but we do have a nice big spaceport here too to support us. Looks like hopefully we shouldn't lose anything here. Well, this one might get lost. It's gonna be close. Fortunately, we spread out their damage and didn't lose anything. Gonna repair our fleet. We'll probably have to increase our fleet size a little bit here. So the reason that stopped was because it couldn't make it through because of hostiles in Utopia.
Technology researched.
I'm going to add 2 more ships to my fleet. So we got the heritage site upgraded. That growth speed might help us out. It also helps unlock that genetics path.
Construction complete.
We're still doing pretty good on energy right now. Let's see, we've still got... We need to upgrade our heritage site. Go ahead and add a targeting uplink computer when we get a chance to this. So I'm basically just going to keep my fleet in Utopia here for now. I think that's, you know, most likely where I'm going to suffer pirate defeats. The other spot would be here. Alright, let's go ahead and adopt the prosperity tradition. It's going to reduce our building costs, which is going to be good. We don't need to unlock an ascension perk yet. Finishing out that discovery tree we can do in a bit. I want to unlock some of the other stuff from engineering first before we unlock the discovery perk. Go ahead and add a gun battery. Let's go ahead and work on a new trade deal with our friendo friends here. Research agreement, research agreement. Let's throw them a few energy credits till they agree. They're actually fairly starved for energy credits, so let's just make it a nice positive +5 deal. Go ahead and make it 30 years. Yeah, 100 energy, that's fine.
System surveyed.
Alright, what is our construction ship doing? It's still moving down here. What are we doing in the swamp? Upgrading something? Yep. I'm actually liking where we're at with the energy right now. I think we could be doing better on minerals though. So we'll really focus on mineral production here for the next few years. We're almost at the end of my 10-year playthrough tonight.
Construction complete.
Got a bunch of level ups there for scientists. So now we're generating some good unity. I'm pretty proud of my unity so far. Said Yelion needed a targeting computer as well. Yep.
Technology researched.
Alright, we got a big boost to minerals there. Alright, and this is really going to help as well. Going to go ahead and unlock the geothermal fracking. Go that route. I think that should about do it for tonight. Tomorrow night we'll continue to expand southward. We've got a lot of nice territory down here that we've kind of locked off. Actually, you know, I would have probably been okay not even grabbing this other system here. But, that allows me room to expand outward, which is good. If I eventually need to expand outward, I can. How are they unable to build Doom Pact? What? Idiots. Alright, let's go knock down the Doom Pact a little bit here. I'll make that the end of tonight's video. Almost got these guys ready to be peaceful. We just need to control at least one strategic resource to make them start giving us influence. Alright. Just gotta
Engaging
win
hostile
this little
station.
space battle first. Should be able to win with no losses, hopefully. Nice. We actually gained a nice bunch of credits from that.
Anomaly
so.
discovered.
Alright, I think that's a great spot to end for tonight. So I'll go ahead and end the video. We'll take over tomorrow at about 22:15.